What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we have some update sneak peek information right here. So it's not really a leak. They've literally just told us the information. So you can see here straight away, the next update is going to be February 25th. So that, of course, the update normally lands on a Tuesday. So again, we already seen some social media posts from Drew before on Instagram saying that he's filming Brawl Talk and that it was going to be on the 22nd. So at least now, we're like 2 weeks away from the Brawl Talk. So we've just got to stick through it, guys. I know for a lot of people, they're kind of not really having that too much fun with the rest of the update. I can see for Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, there's a lot really going on. There's still like the core community, and I still think Brawl Stars is doing decently, but we have been kind of hanging on for this update. It just didn't really feel like a Brawler Days update. It didn't really feel like that good of an update in my opinion. But we have this ranked update, and of course, here on our channel, we're all about competitive and ranks. And of course, the ranked update, which came out a year ago, was really good for the game. Of course, they're having to rework it in some ways because it didn't really fulfill the competitive niche and just any type of competitive right now, to be honest. But I'm glad they're definitely taking some good stance towards it. So ranked in 2025 will have a fresh set of battle cards, while the old ones will be going away forever. So I did kind of like these battle cards, but then obviously as I've gone up in fame, I know there's only like a small percentage. I kind of just like the fame. Like I used to really like the masters, and then the thing that ruined it for me, in my personal opinion, is these little stars here. I don't know, it's got a bit of clunk in the battle card, but it looks like they are kind of redesigning it to make it look a little bit more fresh. And then you can see it, except for the all-time highest battle card you got since ranked was introduced, which will be added permanently to your collection. So again, I'm guessing like it's for people that reach legendary, this is always going to be in your collection. People that reached diamond, gold, I'm hoping pretty much all of you guys at least got to mythic, right? The mythic one actually looks pretty cool. Like, I like the purple, I like legendary. I'm kind of not really vibing with the masters one, to be honest. Like, I like the flames with the other two. And then of course we've got this one, which we'll dive into in a little bit. So for this season, it is your last chance to push for a higher ranked battle card to add an extra star to your current one. We'll be revealing more information about the upcoming ranked update changes in a blog post coming soon. So I'm really looking forward to that blog post. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all the ranked information, because you'll get it better nowhere else on YouTube. This is the channel for ranked. So as you can see right here in this graphic, they're pretty much, well, it's not really a leak, is it? It's a sneak peek of what's to come. So we already seen what was said in the roadmap, where Frank said, they've kind of shown that little glimpse. I'll put it on the screen right here, the glimpse of what maybe could have been another rank. I also spoke about it on the Time to Explain podcast. I asked like 3 or 4 questions, and I kind of asked about whether there was going to be like maybe an additional rank, because masters was so easy to hit. So of course in other games with a rank system, there is a lot of different ranks to go towards, and of course there's always the top one, which only really the pros or the the 0.00001%. It should be really hard to get at top level. I know a lot of people will be like, oh well, it's the top level, like you want to feel more inclusive, you want a lot of people to reach there. Well, that's just not what competitive it's for. Like if you don't want to play competitive, just play ladder, just play like other games for example. So I don't get that argument. There's supposed to be a top rank for the top players. It's just how it is in other games. It should always be like that. It should always feel like you have to grind and grind and grind and grind. It's just, some people don't have the hours put in to get to that master's rank. But that's okay. When I play other games, I know I haven't got the amount of hours to get to the top, in Fortnite, in Call of Duty, and all of these other things, Valorant. Like, I know I'm never going to get to the top. You just got to accept it. I know it's not, you want to be the best, but to be the best, you have to just put the hours in. It's just how life is. Nothing comes free in life. Anyways, enough ranting. I just find that point hilarious on social media, because it also related to the Buzz Lightyear title. So, anyways, that's another rant. So this is basically going to be another rank above Masters, which I really like this card. It's very, very clean, and it looks like the Brawl trophy. Again, I'll put it in high definition, put it zoomed in. It just looks like the Brawl Championship trophy, which hasn't really changed in 3 years. Well, actually, we got a belt last year, but you know what I mean. So it's going to be the upper you know, the best pro players. It's basically going to be the masters of Power League, but I'll go into a few more points now. If you guys don't know already, the Brawl Stars Championship season has literally started today with day 2. A bunch of teams are going to be battling it out to reach the monthly finals, which will be happening in like a week's time and then 2 weeks time, I believe. Like this kind of split this year around. So again, the way that you go through this, the stage that they're looking to kind of change, right? So normally you do the 15 win challenge and then you go through to the Brawl Stars Championship qualifiers, which are happening right now, which is normally a day, like a 2-day thing, and you literally just got to battle it out against every single team, and then you get to the top 8 teams in the world, and then of course monthly finals, and then you win points depending on how you place in the qualifiers and monthly finals, etc. So they literally specifically said in the roadmap that they're looking to kind of change this. So what they literally said is that they wanted to change the path, so you could qualify for these monthly qualifiers through ranked, for example. So instead of doing the 15 wins, you know, you could get the top one, you could get masters, for example, and you wouldn't have to do the 15 win challenge. You could just go straight into it. So I think that's just a more seeming, like, it's just they want to kind of build everything into the game a little bit better, a little bit more smoother. So basically it's better for the casual players to go into a better transition to the pro stage, and then they want to make it more competitive for the sweats as well. So I've already dived into this in a video as well, but this is what we want to change for the ranked update. But again, they're going to be giving us a lot of information with this blog post, which I'm excited about, because the thing that we've been crying out the most, especially these hardcore players, is some type of competitive content. If you followed me, I absolutely loved the ranked update. I loved it for like 3, maybe even 4 months. You know, my channel was booming, the live streams were so fun, but as you've probably seen, the content has dried up. You know, streaming it just doesn't feel as fun anymore. If I'm not getting that competitive feeling, I'm not really having that much fun, right? Like, the reason why you play ranked or any other competitive game mode in any other game is you want those close games, you know, you want the adrenaline rushing, you want those sweaty games, you want to feel like you're improving as a player. The list goes on. And in Brawl Stars, I know it is a children's game at the end of the day. You know, 6-year-olds can play this game. It's not supposed to be the most competitive game, you know, there's auto aim, for crying out loud. But still, if there's a rank mode, you know, just like Power League, my competitive edge was always fulfilled because I was always playing against good players. I know you can again go by the argument of, you know, matchmaking time, etc., but I think with the amount of players that are playing the game now, I just don't think the matchmaking times will be that long. And at the same time, they could make so many small improvements which make the game so much sweatier, but they just haven't done it for whatever reason. So I just think they need to stop catering to the casuals as much. I know it's worked a lot for the majority of last year, but they've already done it well enough. Like, I think, again, like, the thing that they should have just changed straight away is the old Power League. Yeah, it wasn't right for the casuals for a few reasons, but the main one was just rewards, plain and simple. Like, the way that you can cater towards the casuals is just by improving their rewards, which they literally did last year. I think if they literally just changed Power League and added star drops and added legendary drops and added rank drops, it would have been pretty much the same. But instead what they did is just made it very unserious for literally everyone, and they just made Masters hell. They made it absolutely terrible and unplayable at this point in time. Again, I feel like I'm playing against, well, I'm actually just checking the profile of every single player that are in my lobby. No disrespect, I know a lot of people didn't play Power League because it was boring, etc., but I'll just look at their profile and they didn't even reach Diamond, for example, and they're in my Masters lobbies. You know, some of these people, again, on my stream, I think someone literally started playing in 2024 and they were in my Masters lobby. Like, I was like 10th in the world and they're on my team. Why are they on my team? If I go into another game for the first time, you know, for example, if I play Valorant and I only play for, I don't know, like 6 months, I don't expect to be the best of the best of the best unless, I don't know, I've played like other similar titles. You get what I mean? Like, it should take maybe like a couple of years to get to the top, not like literally a year. This guy didn't even have one win in any challenges. It's just crazy. Anyways, I'm waffling now, but I'm just excited for the ranked update. I hope you guys are too, but again, I'll give you guys all the information. I'll give you guys everything with ranked. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.